Hi, I'm Kim.
I'm Brad.
We're 6260 Ohana, California. And tonight we're eating Topolino's Terrace.
Yeah, we're really excited about doing this. This is brand new for us to go to eat, as it is a new restaurant. We'll let you know what the food tastes like. We've heard it's excellent, so we're really excited to try this.
And if there's any tips that we have to share.
Yeah, so let's go up to the 10th floor and get some dinner.
Yeah.
Yum.
One fruit has more of a yellowish or goldish tone to it. Very meek in flavor, not a lot of flavor going on. And then we have the Jean Renault. The Jean Renault is French. Jean Renault is actually a guy that is a French actor. He's been in The Professionals. He's been in Mission Impossible. And you probably are figuring it out at this moment, but you can look him up. He got into the olive oil business. He's doing quite well. This is my favorite. It actually, the tone and the color looks just like a color banana. So it has a nice greenish tone, if you will. The flavor I get out of it is a little touch of Kalamata.
Okay.
So it has a nice olive flavor.
Look back, those look delicious.
Yeah, I felt that one.
Watch out, you kind of spilled some oil over here.
Yeah, he's cheating.
Looks delicious.
Chocolate gelato with Riviera stamp.
Wow.
So, it's pistachio mousse filled with a nice, delicate milk chocolate. You have your chocolate twirls, dark chocolate twirl, if you will. And then you have the cherries, which are marinated in the raspberry sauce. And finish that dish off.
Oh, wow.
Topolino's Terrace was really nice. Fireworks were gorgeous up there, and you didn't even have to go outside to have a great view.
No, we actually sat in our seats and you could see. Although it did depend, you probably do want a window seat that is on the right side of the restaurant. So when I'm talking about right side, is when you walk in, you'll have the bar on the right.
But there's tables is right before the terrace, so you could go outside, and those are some really great tables.
Only thing is really windy and it was kind of chilly because, well, it's January.
Yeah, but during summer, I bet it would be really nice out there.
We'll talk about our drinks.
Okay,
Well,
so
your
I
drink.
got the pomegranate Paradiso. I loved it. The pomegranate Paradiso has vodka, pomegranate, lemon, and a pineapple in it, and it's a little, it has that pomegranate taste in it, but I really enjoy it. But it's not very big, as you can see. So Hayden got the pomegranate dip cooler, and it was Brad and I would have liked it. It was refreshing for adults.
For adults, it would have been fine because you could taste a little bit of pomegranate and lemonade, and but a lot of mint, and it had been more like a non-alcoholic drink for adults.
Yeah, Hayden didn't like it at all.
No, he said it was so much mint that he couldn't drink it and he didn't like it. They do have an extensive beer menu of different types of beers on draft and bottles, so I'm not going to tell you what I had just a normal French beer, so nothing exciting there.
Hayden and I both got escargot and we loved it. They come in the shell, like more European style, so Hayden struggled with it.
It's hard and difficult for him, as you can see in the video.
And actually, I am so thankful we didn't have a pretty woman moment where, slippery little sectors.
Yeah, he was having a hard time gripping them, and finally he gave up with his fingers and grabbed it with his hand and took the little fork and he said, this was easier.
Yeah, we got to work on that etiquette. What can I say?
But he did say those are some of the best escargot he's had. And he loves escargot.
Yes. And the sauce to dip the bread in afterwards was so delicious. The bread, we should talk about too.
Oh yeah, the bread was like a pull-apart. It was a French pull-apart.
It's like a baguette.
Baguette.
It's really good bread.
It was really good, and then they gave you two choices of olive oil. One's an Italian olive oil, one's a French olive oil.
And the
differences were, I would say, the taste-wise, they were subtle.
The Italian is like
really mild
oil, like it's olive.
It's olive oil.
Yeah,
but it's a really mild.
Subtle.
Where the French version had a lot more bolder taste to it.
Yeah, it's olive. It's very, very bold.
You can really taste that green olive flavor into it, and it was really good.
So I prefer the virgin olive oil, and
I like the French, and because I just like that flavor a little bit more.
But I do like that they give you the option to have two different kind of oils. That's kind of a nice thing.
And quite frankly, a lot of times when we've done oil, they do olive oil and vinegar. I didn't miss the vinegar in this case.
No, not at all. I really thought it was nice. But like I said, I actually took the bread and dipped it in the escargot, the garlic and butter and wine sauce. It was really good.
And then for my appetizer, because we kind of missed over it, I had the Heritage Hog Terrine. Hopefully I said that right. It was really good. Actually, it's a really mild, kind of a really mild sausage flavor to it. Yeah. Then you mixed it with the apple that they had on the side. That was kind of a sweet. It was, when you put those two flavors together, it was just excellent.
The apple was really good. I liked it.
Yeah, and Kimmy actually tried it, and she's not a huge sausage person. She's like, yeah, it's not bad.
Mild. It was okay. I'm glad I didn't order as my appetizer.
Okay. Yeah, so it wasn't her cup of tea.
But it was Brad's.
Yeah, so, I thought it was really good.
And then for dinner.
Oh, dinner.
I got the herb fettuccine, and it comes with, oh my goodness, the squid was so big and awesome. And the one thing they put in there they don't put on the menu is they put in pieces of crab, and it's delicious. And they just said it's not something they put on the menu, so it is added in that crab. But it's that pasta they make in house by the chef every day is so good. It does have a strong pesto taste to it, and it's really great. So I liked it. It was a heavy, rich meal. Okay. But it was good. And then Hayden got the filet mignon, and oh my goodness,
God,
it looked so good.
Hayden will usually leave some left over for us, or just a little bit if he's not, he likes it, but he's not, he's like, okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
He chowed down on it was gone.
And we both wish we had some of it because it looked perfect.
Yeah, looked like perfectly cooked. It just looked so juicy, great. He said it was so tender. Yes. It was like a knife through butter when he cut it.
And the mashed potatoes was a truffle mashed potatoes that we did get a bite of.
Yeah, and unfortunately we got them when they were a little bit cold. I wish we had them when they're warm, but even cold, they were excellent. Oh wow, that was good.
Yeah.
For dinner, I got
the veal tomahawk chop.
It was really good. It was fatty like veal is, but it had great flavor to it. It tasted excellent. I would order that again. It was that good. And it came with a au gratin potato onion au gratin. So it was cooked onions on top. It was really creamy. It had the potatoes. And actually, I really liked it. I'm not a huge onion fan, but the way these were cooked, it was just, they had that sweetness of the onions with the potatoes. It was really good. I enjoyed it.
Brad gave me a bite. I was okay. I was like, okay. That wouldn't have been my choice. I preferred Hayden's truffle mashed potatoes.
Yeah, those were, I would wish I would have those. The au gratin onion potatoes were good.
We're going to move on to desserts. Okay, Hayden got a chocolate gelato. He was done. It was a rich meal for him. He's just like, I want something little. He liked it. It's gelato. You can't go wrong.
And you can ask for that because it wasn't really on the menu or on the kids' menu. We just asked if you have chocolate gelato, and they're like, yeah, no problem, we'll get it.
I got the warm Valrhona chocolate cake. It has a caramel center. They make it in-house, and they use a special ingredient. It is super rich. It's okay. It wasn't my favorite dessert, and I'm a chocoholic.
I don't know how to explain it, but for me, and I know it's probably wrong, but it tastes like a flourless cake with kind of a gooey center that was liquidy in, not liquidy, but kind of melted chocolate.
And I think that's something that is surprisingly, normally that's something I'd love. So I just, and I don't know if it's because it's more of a European chocolate or there's just something else different about it, but or maybe I had a bite of Brad's dessert. Maybe that was my problem.
I think you had a bite of mine first. And you can ask him what I said when I took my first bite. I said,
wow.
That's all I said.
That was a winner. Brad's was hands down probably one of the better desserts we've ever had at Walt Disney World.
Yeah, I literally just took one bite. I'm like, wow. And Kim's like, what, is that bad?
Right.
Like, no, wow.
Well, what's going on?
So
he doesn't usually say stuff like that.
To let you know what I had. So what I had was the pistachio mousse, which, what do you think pistachios, either hate them or love them? Kim hates pistachios.
I'm not big on it, and I was expecting when I tasted it, heavy nut flavor that's like, that you would associate with the pistachio.
This was perfectly sweet. It wasn't overly sweet. It wasn't underly sweet. It was a perfect sweet with a chocolate taste. You could tell the lemon in it. It was just the flavors in your mouth. I've never tasted anything like it before.
No. And it was light. It didn't seem very heavy or rich.
No, and really, I was quite satisfied. I was glad with how much I got. Perfectly happy with it. It wasn't too much. It was perfect. And I told our waiter Sam after this, it was the best dessert I've had on property.
Yeah, and it becomes beautifully plated, and it's so delicious.
Yeah.
I wish I would have gotten the pistachio mousse as well.
So if you do go there, definitely have somebody in your party try it, and so you can get a bite of it. You may end up taking their whole dessert, but it was that good.
Yeah. So it was a really nice evening. We will definitely be going back there. I think that's going to end up on our rotation of...
Yes, and I'm sorry this is so long, but this is one of the better restaurants we have been to in a long time at Disney World.
It is a 2-credit table service on a dining plan.
Yes, and so be prepared for that. But for the value you get for those 2 credits, for the prices everything is, it is an incredible dining experience. If you get there right about the time we got there, is about 7:20. You can catch the Epcot fireworks.
And the Hollywood Studios about dessert time, which is perfect.
Yeah, well, then that's when it happens. And the Hollywood Studios, to be clear, is more of Fantasmic you're seeing.
Yeah, it was a good evening. We really enjoyed it. The only problem we had tonight was afterwards we had to go get the Skyliner to come back.
Yeah, and this is why we're doing this at back of our room, is we had 10 minutes maybe, or 5 minutes once we got done with dinner to get downstairs to get to the Skyliner before it closed.
Or then it might have been kind of a hassle for us to get back to, we're staying at the beach club. So we kind of booked it out of there, and we got it literally by minutes, so we lucked out.
Can't recommend enough Topolino's Terrace. And definitely, if you get a chance to go eat there, make a reservation and go eat there. It's well worth it.
Yeah, and the environment's great. The only thing is, we wore our park clothes, and we felt a little underdressed.
I would at least have a polo for a man. Even if you're in jeans, a polo's a nicer shirt on.
Yeah, so I felt underdressed. I had a sweater on, and I still felt underdressed because there were men that were wearing jackets, women in gowns, and it was like in dresses. So when you kind of come in from your park stuff, like, I wouldn't feel bad going to Tiffin's in my park clothes or some of the other 2-credit
nice restaurants.
Yeah, meals. But this one, even though it's allowed, I felt out of place.
Just something to be aware of if you're going there from the parks. Yeah, you may feel underdressed, but there were people there in t-shirts and jeans as well.
Yeah, I mean, women can wear a nice top. I just wish I would have worn something just a little bit up higher scale. So with that, I think we're going to say goodnight and find your magic. Good night, everybody. Good night.